So after serving my country and 2 tours in Iraq, I decided when I got home it was going to be something that I was passionate about and that I wanted to pursue. I put in my application for the WWE and was clearly accepted without any qualms. They brought me to the Performance Center, and I was immediately greeted by Jason Albert, who had much confidence in me. I didn't know what to expect, whether the guys in the locker room would accept me, whether I would be able to live up to the hype or to the expectations of Jason Albert. We get into the ring with Enzo Amore, and all that changes. Jason Albert wanted to see what I had in me, if I had any spunk or moxie, and the first thing I did, and the first moment I got the chance, I squared Enzo Amore right on the chin. And he didn't care too much for the rookie, some no-name off the street or from the indie circuits coming in and taking care of business right off the bat, but I was there to show the WWE and Enzo Amore that I was nobody to fool with, that I could hold my own in the WWE. So as I sparred with Enzo Amore, all I could think about was the World Heavyweight Championship. And yes, we all have to start somewhere, and we all have to start at the bottom, and I am willing to do that. But is everyone else there to take control of their careers and to take control of their jobs and become world champions? I don't think there's anybody else bigger and stronger and faster and more dedicated than I am to getting that title, and I would stop at nothing to do so. And if that meant coming into the Performance Center and burning through a guy like Enzo Amore, who's one of the more popular stars on NXT, I would do just that by cranking away on his leg and making him tap out and prove to him and Jason Albert that I can hold my own inside the ring. So after a full day of training with Enzo Amore, Jason Albert liked what he saw. Not only that, but I found a new respect for Enzo Amore, and he found the same for me. You go in, you do what you got to do to rise to the top, and whoever faces you will learn to respect you, and Enzo Amore did just that. The following day, I got an opportunity of a lifetime. So we went through the training with Enzo Amore. Jason Albert thought I was fit enough and grasped what we were doing here in the Performance Center enough to put me in the ring with former #1 contender for the NXT title, Tyler Breeze. My only goal right then was to put Tyler Breeze on his ass and move my way up the rankings. As I readied for my matchup, Tyler Breeze was nonchalant in the corner, and while he did get an early advantage on me, I quickly regained my composure and caught him with 2 big punches followed by a headbutt, and then quickly asserted my dominance by applying the Luthez with the head bashes to the mat. Tyler Breeze was in for quite the surprise if he thought he could come in here and easily dispatch me. But doing 2 tours in Iraq and being involved in the war, I have learned that I don't scare easily. You have got to be a big man with a big stick to come after me, and Tyler Breeze is not that man. Is there someone in the WWE, in NXT, that can do that? I don't think so. I brought the fight to Tyler Breeze like he had never seen before. Military trained, hardened steel of a body. I, Jackson Montgomery, cannot be fazed. Wouldn't want to mess up the pretty face of Tyler Breeze. As the match went on, I continued to prove my dominance over Tyler Breeze and even stopped to salute the red, white, and blue. Some might call it cocky. I call it confidence. And while I was inside that squared circle and my mind was fully focused on this match, I never missed an opportunity to salute Old Glory and thank her for everything she has done for old Jackson. As the match went on, Tyler Breeze had no chance, and it was only a matter of time before Jason Albert saw that, and it moved me and advanced me through NXT. What did he have next in store for Jackson Montgomery? I didn't know, but all I did know was that it was on the way to the top, and we took Tyler Breeze out in an easy fashion. As you see, Jackson Montgomery get the 1, 2, 3 over Prince Pretty. My next task wouldn't be so easy. My first official NXT match on the card with people such as Adam Rose, such as Bo Dallas, Enzo Amore, these guys that have made NXT a staple. My first official match is a tag team match with Baron Corbin taking on Finn Balor and Hideo Itami, two of the top talents of NXT. And as I walked down the hallway and headed towards the ring, I could hear the chants of the fans chanting, NXT, NXT. And the hair on the back of my neck stood up, and I got goosebumps, and I was fired up for my first match as an NXT superstar. With Baron Corbin by my side, the fans cheering, they could not wait as we faced off against Finn Balor and Hideo Itami. It did not start out well. Finn Balor, as a veteran of the sport, took it to the limit right away. Finn Balor put a beating on myself, and I did not enjoy it, as I had previously enjoyed wins against Tyler Breeze and the Vaudevillains. I did not enjoy getting destroyed by Finn Balor. He brought to the table a much fiercer, a more fierce attitude, a stronger work ethic, I suppose you could say. And Hideo Itami comes in and immediately disrespects me with a slap to the face. But myself and Baron Corbin seem to be working quite well together, and we ended up with a double team move there. And while we only get the 2 count, it is a story that is going to be told throughout this matchup. Hideo Itami and Baron Corbin back and forth with huge right hands. Itami goes for a Hurricanrana, and Corbin reverses it into a power bomb. That was by far one of the strongest moves I have seen since I've started here in NXT. Baron Corbin, of course, had to come out of the match, and I immediately get tornado DDT'd into the top rope. Hideo Itami brings in Finn Balor. By this time in the match, I am just about drained. I have yet to go this deep into a match, but I give Finn Balor some of his own medicine. How does it taste? He doesn't seem to enjoy it at all. But he gets up from the corner, catches 3 hard elbows to the back of the head. The point of my elbow drives hard right behind his ear, sending him down to the mat. Finn struggling, doing anything he can to get up. I toss Finn into the corner, and here it is, the Tomahawk Missile. Face first into the turnbuckle goes Finn Balor. And right there was a turn of events as Hideo Itami and Finn Balor begin to fall apart. Jackson Montgomery and Baron Corbin working like a well-oiled machine. Power bomb into an RKO double team move. And as I try to skid out of the ring, Baron Corbin gets his pin broken up. The downfall of the 2 top names in NXT has begun. And as Hideo Itami unleashes a flurry of strikes and kicks to Baron Corbin, I distract the ref. I do not want him to get pinned. I say my piece. The ref gets down to count, and I still come back in and break up that pin. We've been going pretty non-stop since this match has started, and Hideo Itami has gotten on my last nerve. I have 0 patience for things like that, and he gets slammed hard into the mat. Baron Corbin, with a knee to the stomach, picks Hideo Itami up and slams him hard down onto his back. He's going to drag him out. As I try to get into the ring, the ref comes out again, which in turn proves to be bad for our team, as Baron Corbin could have got the victory there had I not tried to get in. But I do my job as a teammate and take out Finn Balor. Baron Corbin tags me in towards the end of the match. Finn Balor crawling to his corner. I do not want him to make that tag. That would not be good for anybody. I go in hard with a huge boot. He pushes me away though. How is this fair for Jackson Montgomery? Finn does one more move before he takes it over to his partner Hideo Itami. I struggle to get to the ropes in time to stand up. Hideo goes up top, and I get drop kicked right to the face. I am completely drained, completely worn out by now. And Hideo keeps laying on the moves. Vertical suplex there. But this is not how I want to go out. This is not how I want to see my first match, official match in NXT end. We catch Hideo sleeping right here. Bam, the A-bomb. Fisherman driver. I go for the pin as Corbin comes in and stops Finn Balor. And we have won our first match in NXT. We celebrate with Baron Corbin, who showed 0 emotion in the Performance Center, but now, as a teammate of Jackson Montgomery, as a teammate of myself, we celebrate a victory. And what better way to celebrate a victory with a backstage interview with Renee Young.
Please welcome my guest tonight. Let's talk about what happened out there tonight. You just finished your first match in an NXT arena. So how did it feel?
This is only the beginning. This is my era in NXT. I'm going on a demolition course straight for that NXT title. I feel sorry for anyone who stands in my way. My era of destruction starts right now.
There you have it. Back to you guys.
The preceding announcement has been paid for by the Puma World Order.